If you've been wanting to play PCVR again while also in your Vision Pro or even use your PSVR2 controllers with it, this tutorial will walk you through everything step by step. Start by downloading ALVR from the Vision Pro App Store. Then on your PC, download the same version of ALVR Streamer from GitHub. Make sure to get the matching version number. You can find the version inside the ALVR description. Open up the ALVR Streamer on your computer and follow the setup wizard. Download and install virtual audio cable when prompted. That lets you use the Vision Pro mic when you're in VR. After setup, you should see a file called session.json in the folder. Close ALVR, then go to the paste bin link in the description, copy all the text, and replace all of the content with what you copy. You can edit the file if you open with text editor. Open ALVR again and you should see all the settings I use. These are tuned for the Vision Pro, but you can still tweak a few things. Let me walk you through some of the key settings. I keep the bitrate on adaptive, but if your Wi-Fi connection is solid, you can switch it to constant. And at 210 megabit per second, that's about as high as you should go. Anything above that can cause crash or weird issues. I set the resolution at 4080 since that matches the Vision Pro display resolution, but it's also very demanding. You will want at least a RTX 4090 for that. If your GPU can't handle it, go with something between 3000 and 3200. You can adjust it by using a slider or just type it in. Anything below 3000 starts to look blurry, and usually when I change the emulated one, I usually match it in the transcoding one. But what you can also do is have the transcoding a little bit lower if you want more stability, but usually I just match it because I don't really see the difference between them. What I do is keep it at 4080 and tweak the perhaps resolution in SteamVR, like in VR chat. I dropped the resolution to 80% just for that game to get stable performance while not having to constantly change ALVR settings. Now let's move to color correction setting. This part is totally personal preference, but I like to boost the contrast to 0.02 and the saturation to 0.53. It deepens the black, which highlights the strength of the Vision Pro Micro OLED. You can play around with these settings as you like, but keep in mind you do have to restart SteamVR after changing the settings for it to apply. Click Launch SteamVR on the streamer and open ALVR on your Vision Pro. As long as you're on the same Wi-Fi, a prompt should pop up on your PC. Click Trust and you'll pair with the desktop streamer. Inside the ALVR app on the headset, there's a setting called FOV scale. It's set to 1.0 by default. And if you're using the 21W light seal like me, then I would just leave it at that to avoid the black bars. But if you're using a thicker light seal, try lowering it to 0.9 or 0.8. Just don't go too low. If you start seeing black borders, increase it back up a little bit. And if you want to play with pass-through on for some other reason, just enable chroma key. To pair the PSVR2 controllers, hold down the PS button and the menu button until the lights start blinking. Then go to your Bluetooth settings on the Vision Pro and pair them. Do this with both controllers. Back inside the ALVR app, just hit connect and you will jump straight into SteamVR. And if the button doesn't say enter, it's totally normal. ALVR sometimes has trouble connecting to the desktop streamer, so just give it some time to connect. And if it doesn't seem to connect, you can force it by clicking restart SteamVR on the desktop streamer. That usually works. Now once you're inside VR, you can easily swap between hand tracking and PSVR2 controllers by double tapping the controllers together. Before we wrap up, I want to show you a couple quick tips on how to get more stable Wi-Fi connection with ALVR. The Vision Pro uses something called Apple Wireless Direct Link, and that can occasionally interfere with the Vision Pro Wi-Fi connection. To help reduce that, you will want to turn off AirDrop, Handoff, and AirPlay. You can find those in the Vision Pro settings and just switch them off while you're using ALVR. Then you will want to go to your router settings and change the channel. If you're in the US, set it to channel 149, and if you're in Europe or Asia, use the channel 44. I won't go through the exact step for that here since it's different for every router, but a quick Google search with your router model should get you there. Now this won't eliminate stutters completely. You might still get some occasional hiccup, but it will definitely make your overall experience a lot smoother. And that's it for the tutorial. I hope you got ALVR set up and running properly. And as always, thanks for watching. It's a good night kiss for the homies.